Commerce Bank, one of the fastest growing banks on the East Coast, is open 7 days a week and in the evening. One reason Florence Benjamin switched to Commerce.
You get here by like 7 or 8 and they're open to you, and like I said, everyone's always friendly, available to you, ready for you.
It's all about the customer experience when they walk inside the doors. That is our model.
We're talking a lot about customer service today, the good, the bad, the ugly. Well, there's one company that keeps popping up in the good category. It's Commerce Bank. Well, we're joined now by its president, Dennis DeFlorio. Welcome to the program. You know, I couldn't help but noticing in the literature that your commitment at Commerce Bank is to wow the customer, and that you even give out Wowie awards to employees who are being wowie. What are you talking about?
Well, for us, it's all about service. It's all about service and convenience. And in our business, in the banking industry, you know, for years, banks have been back on their heels. It's been a low growth, low cost, low service operation. And from the get-go, we looked to reverse the trend here and kind of bring humanity back to banking and create a great customer experience around the utility of banking.
So Dennis, you have all kinds of great customer-focused innovations. Your store hours, you're open 7 days a week,
right,
sometimes 12 hours a day. You've got these great coin-counting machines, the penny arcades. But really, what's the secret to becoming a service cult, as you call yourselves? Your people, every time you
right,
walk into a store, you meet with someone with such energy and such enthusiasm and such knowledge. So what's the connection between brand and culture?
Well, that's one of the cool things we do. And I got to tell you, I have one of the coolest jobs in the world because I get letters from customers every day. And it's amazing when you read these letters. These customers are passionately pouring their heart out, saying, I love your bank. And it's never about the hours. It's never about the products. It's never about the pricing. It's all about the people. And it's all about what our people do day in, day out to wow our customers with service. And that really speaks to the culture of our organization. I mean, this is something that we didn't just wake up someday and, wave pixie dust and, we're going to all of a sudden turn into this customer service machine. We're built from scratch this way. It's baked into our DNA. So everything that we do centers around the customer, and believe me, we have a cult. It's just an amazing thing to see and to experience.
Dennis, cults tend to be have limited membership. If I ran a bank, one branch, I would run it spectacularly. If it became 10, I'd run it pretty well, and became 100. Now you've got close to 500 branches. At some point, name me one company, maybe you or Paulie can, that has made it all the way, that keeps growing, keeps getting, because we'd like you to grow. Yeah. At some point, you can't. Can you keep that cult going?
Oh, absolutely. People said that when we had 10 branches, when we had 100 branches, when we had 200 branches, 300 branches, and particularly in the banking community said, this convenience thing is a cool thing, it's a cute thing, but it'll never last. We see this going on forever and a day. One thing about size, it breeds momentum. And for us, it's about, having enough people on the lunatic fringe, as we call it, who really passionately believe that what we're doing is very cool. And we truly believe that we're building a company that's very, very special. And with that growth, people see the opportunities and they pour their heart and soul into it. And, someone mentioned earlier about having fun. And that's what we tell our guys, and even when we interview people, is bring your sense of humor to work, because we want you to have fun. If you can't wake up in the morning and your feet hit the ground and go, this is cool and I dig what I'm doing, man, life's too short, get out. So, it's all about having fun and creating a great environment and really actively engaging the employees in the business. It was so cool. I mean, banks typically do not take coin. They hate it when you give them coin. It's like you're bothering them, and they kind of force the customer to kind of put the coins in these little ridiculous sleeves and roll it and put your name on it and everything there is to know about you. Maybe you'll get credit for those coins in a day or two, or maybe a week or two after they count it. We looked at this and said, we're in the money business, so shouldn't we basically be taking care of that need and that utility? People have jars and jars of coin. What do they do with it? So obviously we went ahead. We found a way to mass produce these machines and get these machines in productions in every one of our stores. It's a free service that we provide for customers and non-customers. And to boot, when I talk about the fun factor here, beyond the basic utility of providing free coin counting services, we made an experience out of it. We made a fun experience out of it. It's interactive now. There's a screen and a character called Penny Arcade that actually interacts with the customers. One of the things we learned as we spoke to our customers, they never know how much money they have in the jars. So we made a little contest, and it was, can you guess how much money's in there? If you can guess within a few bucks, you win a prize. And then we saw the moms and dads holding the kids up to press the buttons for pennies. So that we said, oh, let's put a kids counter, something at the kids' height so the kids can work the machines. It's amazing. We had somewhere between 500,000 and 600,000 customers come in and use these Penny Arcades machine. Each one of them leaving with a smile on their face, and a lot of them leaving with prizes and little kids that are happy as their hearts are content. They want to take mom and dad back to the bank.
Jennifer.